Hi guys, welcome back to Miss Survival and the lake build. So, the actual house side of it at the moment is looking pretty good. So next what we need to do is build the workshop. Now I'm also thinking of possibly creating a garage there as well, so I can bring the vehicle up here. But that means I'm going to have to change it down this end as well, because I've just fenced it off for the time being. But I'll have to think of something new to do with that. But that's all coming later on. So let's just go and have a quick recap of what we did in here. So we're only going one level on this. So we've got a bedroom in here, and we've got the living area here. So once Leo gets out of the way, we'll have the living area in front of the fire. So we'll have seating around here. Over here we'll probably have a dining area here, and we'll have a cooking area here. You're right, Leo. So I think the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to actually start building this up, getting this ready. So I think we need to put the walls in. So let's get what we need. Right, so let's get our walls ready. I think we do window walls. Actually, I think I'm going to do windowed walls all around. There we go. So it's going to be quite a big workshop area because I'm going to incorporate the garage into it. So let's go and build it. Just a quick note on what I'm doing here. This is not for the gameplay of Miss Survival. I've already done that. I've got videos on the channel of me actually completing the game as much as you can. So this one is only going to be about what you can do with the building engine for the time being. When they update the game a bit, then things could well change, and I'll start doing confuse me a bit then. I'll start doing the gameplay again, but for now it is literally going to be just this. It's going to be building to see what we can do with the engine. So don't forget, if you want to see the gameplay on it, have a look at the earlier videos. I believe Missed a New Start, I think, is when I started on the first playthrough of it. I'm getting through them logs quite quickly. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing a fair few of these build ones, and I'm going to be seeing what I can build in different areas. I've got Leo's lodge up over the other side. That one's just about complete for what I can do with it. There's not really much more I can do with it. So Leo's lodge is here, and then I'm doing the lake one here. So I've got these other areas I can work on later on, so we can see what we can build in there, dependent on how much I can do with the engine before it starts bogging out on me like it does when I get up to the tunnel there. But we shall see. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, then I'll just start a new game and then we'll start again from there. But the only problem with that is I won't have him. Unless there's a way of spawning him into the game, I don't know. I don't think I really need to put I don't think I need to put windows in this, really, do I? Let's pick that up. Pick that one up. There we go. Right, so it is looking good. Now what I need to do is try and match it up a little bit to this side. But I'm only going to do, from this point, I'm only going to do the posts. I want to leave that bit open to get the vehicle in. Post, Leo, not you. I should be able to do one up. There we go. So I need logs again for that one. Let's go and see if I can get rid of some stuff, empty up some space. Right, so let's just get rid of those for the time being. And get more, so it's not a problem. Right, there we go, that'll do. So let's get some more logs undergo. Getting through quite a few nails here. I think it's going to rain. My thirst is getting a bit low as well. So I think we need to get the water still on the go, to be honest. My hammer's nearly knackered as well, even though I'm not using a hammer there. Right, I've got no water in there. I'll have to just... Let's bring in one of those to eat. And one of those to drink. Right, that'll keep you going for a little while. Right, there, it's looking good. So now we need to get a roof on this side as well. Got rid of all my planks. It was a good move. Let's get a new hammer. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so it's going to start getting dark soon. I've got a feeling that some of the infected during the mist event may well spawn on the little island there. So I'm trying to think of some way of creating a trap or something for him. Alright, what's going on here? I wonder if it's because those are there. I thought they would have helped it though. Okay, that's a little bit strange. Floor quad, that doesn't work. Let's try it if I chop this down. Let's get rid of a couple of these logs to make some room. That's a bit strange. Why will it not build them? What am I missing? So it did it there alright. I wonder if I build walls under them and then destroy the walls afterwards. Let's just try that as a bit of a trial and error. Yeah, so I think that was it. It needed to have needed to build onto a wall. So if I do another wall there, then hopefully I can just destroy the wall afterwards. Just makes the building possible. Right, so it's dark now. So let's just sleep until dawn in front of the fire. Let's just get a bit of breakfast. Let's have something different. Not that it makes a lot of difference, but Red Bull gives you wings. Right, there we go. Right, so let's see what happens if we destroy this wall. Nothing so far. And this one. There we go, perfect. Right, so I need to put another post there. I think that will do. I need one log for that. There we go. So far the workshop is looking good. So we should be able to drive the car up here. And as soon as we get to this point, we should be able to slip it round and into there. Or we could even bring it up, I suppose, and reverse it round so that it's in the correct position to drive straight out. Whatever we want to do with it, really. So let's have a look. So far it looks good. Now what I do want to do is have some steps going up to the top of this one. Just wondering actually if I can put a platform there and then put some stairs going up. But I don't want it to be accessible to the infected, which it doesn't look as though it is. There we go, that's good. So if I put stairs going up there now, hopefully that should be a good enough angle. Perfect angle. Run out of nails. Thought I had loads of nails. There we go, so now we can go up on top. Even Leo can get up here, that's good. So if I now build another platform, can I get one to build on here? I guess I might not be able to do that. No, unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. A walkway would have been good. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. No. Okay, not too bad. So what I need is I need some kind of watchtower here. Now the only problem is the watchtowers that they already have in the game aren't particularly good. I mean, look, tree base. Tree base B. Has to be in a tree. Okay, I mean that makes sense, I suppose. So I suppose a wood foundation. Actually, that might work. That should be pretty good actually, because then I can put some steps going up there, and it'll be like a watchtower. Right, I need 5 logs. There we go. Quick sip of coffee. Right, so let's put some steps going up to this. Is that about straight? Looks good. Go about there. The angle's about right. Hang on a minute, Leo, you can walk up there in a minute. There we go. So there we've got the watchtower. So we can see what's going on all around. There's no defences on it or anything. Leo, what are you doing? Right, so I'm happy with all of this so far. What I do want to do though is make a bed. We're going to have a bed up this end. Wow, furniture's there. We got a good one. I mean, this one looks about the best to have in a cottage like this. Right, is that going to be alright there? Food poisoning from my bit of fish. Right, okay, so let's get a drink. We'll get one of those just to heal that off. Right, so I need 1 component and 6 rags. 1 component, 6 rags. I don't know how many rags it does in one go. 8, okay. There we go. So that, you make yourself at home, Leo. Bloody hell. Right, let's have a drink. Hunger's down a bit. Let's just sort that out. Take one of them for Leo. Give Leo his dinner. I'm feeding his feet by the looks of it. Right, he's okay. So I'll eat mine. Next thing we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go and create the water still, so we can become self-sufficient on water. So we better go and do that now. Now I think I'll have the water still in the corner here. So what we need to do is we need to make the big blue barrel. I can't remember where that was now. Well, there's the water purifier, so we can do that first. Bucket, stone and metal scraps. And firewood. So we need... Is that stone? Didn't see a bucket. Is that an equipment? No. Okay, that's weird. Didn't see a bucket anywhere there. It's not down in this... Yeah, it's in there, look. Bit strange. But not to worry. So that wasn't stones, was it? Zinc ore. So which one's stones? Is that stones? We'll try it anyway. No, that's iron ore. Of course it is. Oh, there they are. Right at the beginning. There we go. So here, on this side, I don't want to do it in front of the window, but I'll do it there to the side, will be the barrel. Oh, it's not there anywhere. It's not going to be with that. Wooden spike barricade, I've got to build those around the island. Leo will get his house at some point. Right, it's not going to be in amongst this lot, is it? See, we're going to be building some gardening stuff, like crop furrows. We're going to be putting some of those outside. Right, now I'm hugely confused. Where was the big water barrel? There it is. Didn't bother looking at that, did I? Right, I need planks, nails and components. planks, nails, components. There we go. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and get some water. So we want some buckets. I'm going to do 10 buckets there. And I'm going to fill all of them up so I can fill the container up. Then I'll get rid of the buckets afterwards. That's the handy thing. Oh, lost one of my buckets now. The handy thing about building next to a lake is that you will never struggle to get water. Right, can I get that bucket? I don't know if I can. No. Oh well, not to worry. I don't really need to do this because I could have done this with a bucket at any time, just going down to the lake. But I don't want to have to be dealing with that. If I was doing the actual gameplay, that'd be the way I would do it, I think. Probably a couple of buckets at a time, rather than wasting resources. Right. So that's 90. Look at that, my firewood's getting wet. Let's put that in there. Alright, okay. No worries, so let's go and just do the last bucket. Right, let's get this going now. So I have to take the water out of here. Put it in there. Can't remember how many litres of water we can put in there, to be honest. I think it might be 26. Oh no, 16. Okay, makes sense. So that can go back in there. One. shampoo. So we're almost done with water now. So our water supply will not hinder us anymore. Just have to get it going. Leo's still on the bed. He don't want to move from the bed. Weather's turned a bit. Right, so I'll just chuck that in there and leave it in there. But now I need to get this fire going. Need matches and that. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. Probably use that. Where's the matches? There. Right, let's see if we can get that going. There we are. Poor old Leo, I think he's stuck on the bed. So I reckon if I carry him, put him down, then he can run about again. Right, we've got rain coming in. We better get some windows up. Got to make it look right. Right, so first of all, let's do the bedroom. So I need screws, nails, components, and planks. Right. Need to find the screws. There we go. Right, the bedroom's sorted. I do need to get a bedroom door on here, really. Should we get a bedroom door, Leo? Right, I need some metal scraps. There we go. So we can leave that open. How much water have we got on here so far? 0.32. So I'll take what we got in there at the moment. And we can drink that. Right, we're okay. So let's go and build the rest of those windows and also the main door. I'm going to leave it open for Leo so he don't get stuck outside. Right, I need some more wooden planks. The fire glow in here is quite nice. But I'm going to need a bit more light than that, so I'm going to have to think about putting a Jenny up somewhere and having a light source. What's the time? Oh, it's nearly 6 o'clock again. So we've done a lot of building today. A lot has been achieved. It's definitely looking better now. One more window. There we go. So we shut the door up for the night. And sleep for 12 hours. We've not had any mist coming yet either. Alright, come on Leo, let's let you outside. There we go. Right, so I've got to try and figure out what I can do to actually bring the vehicle up here and also stop anything from coming in down that way. Now, I'm not sure if there's a a gateway that you can actually build. Let's have a look. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. That's just cabins and that, fences. A big main gate. That's got to be it, isn't it? So if we put that in around here, let's see what we need on this one. Right, I need one more log in that. Oh, I need metal and components. More metal, more components, something to eat, and something to drink. I know I don't need the drink, but I'm building at the moment. Let's just call it a packed lunch. There we are, the doors open up to let Leo in. So we can close those afterwards. But I do need to block the edges off. So let's see what I can block these edges off with. Can I do it with just say normal wooden wall on that side, and on that side is that's not going to be enough, is it? I don't know whether they'll be able to get through there. I think they probably will. So, oh, I could probably put up those posts, couldn't I? Right, it looks a little bit janky, but trying to see if those wooden walls have been better. I don't know, they might have been, but yeah, that's the thing. See, I don't want them. No, that's no good. Yeah, they're not quite going where I want them, Leo. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's just try. Let's get rid of this one for a minute. And let's see how it looks if I put one of those proper ones up. The ones that actually go with that. So if I build it there. No! Don't laugh at me, Leo. That's bloody annoying. I can't get to it to cancel it now, so what we're going to have to do is build that. So that we can get here and build that. Oh, it's 10 I needed for that. Right, so that should be alright. Now what I can do is dismantle that. Which then gives us a door that they can't pass through there. That looks a bit annoying though, with those two bits sticking out like that. But the good thing is, nothing can get past it. Right, so let's build another one. Again, I need to build the platform out. Right, so I need 10 logs, of which I haven't got any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, doesn't look great, but it's defensive, that's the main thing. So nothing's getting through there. Let's go and get a bit of water from the still. What we got? 6.95, so we can fill that up. There we go. So I think we should go and get the vehicle. So we're going to have to take down that little fence around the side there. Sorry for my voice being a bit croaky today. I don't know why it's like this. I haven't got a cold or anything like that. Chopping it down. I wonder if I could use the chainsaw actually. Wonder if it'd be quicker. Doesn't work at all. You're a bit in the way there, Leo. I'm going to have a lot of sticks after this. Run out of stamina. Should we have a Red Bull? I thought Red Bull would actually bring stamina right up, so perhaps it's just those these. Always got to tidy up after yourself when you've been outside. I thought those chocolate bars actually raised your stamina. Okay, right, we'll do the others afterwards. I think what we'll do, just get rid of this. No, ain't got the stamina. Let's go and get the vehicle. So the vehicle we left right over the other side. Too much weight to run. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go and get rid of some of this stuff in the bin before we go over. It's a long way to run. I think the vehicle's over there somewhere. Right. So a lot of this stuff we don't need now, so we'll just get rid of it. There we go, that'll do us. The annoying thing is I can't remember exactly where I left the vehicle. So I'm going to have to go around and hunt for it. I've got no stamina. There it is. I'm just expecting to see a bear. So I just saw this thing wobbling around then. I wondered what the hell it was. Feels like ages since we've been in here, Leo. Right, I need to find a decent way round. See my base from up here. Excellent view. Yeah, it's looking good. Even if I do say so myself. I might have to chop these trees down out of the way. Right, what I am going to do is I'm going to save here just in case something goes wrong. Because if the truck falls in the water, I ain't getting it out, so. Come on, Leo. That's it. You need to be in this side. Right, the gate clips through there, but I'm not too worried about that. Right, just need to get rid of this. those ones can stay there for now. I'm not worried about them. Right. Really, Leo? That's right, as soon as I get back in here, he'll be sat next to me. There he is. Right, the question is it going to fit under there? I'm probably not going to be able to do what I originally planned, which was to turn it round, but... and it fits in there nicely. Look at that. Right, so what have we achieved? We've managed to completely encase the house. So it's got windows, it's got doors, it's got Leo. We've made the workshop and the garage, and we've got our water still on the go. And down at the far end there we've got our main gate. Not the best looking main gate, I'll give you that, but it's going to serve its purpose. So on the next one, oh, and we got our watch platform up there as well, haven't we? Let's go up here to survey the land. So I think what I will do is, I'm not going to do it on this one, but I'm probably going to put fencing all along there and all around there as well. I know they can't get up and over, but it just looks better. I'm starting to see a little bit of a drain on my computer now with this, but not to worry. I'm sure it'll all be okay. So next time then we'll start putting all the resources in here, the workbenches and stuff like that. I might put windows in, and then we can also start fitting out the cabin as well. So if you want to join me for that, remember to like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you on the flip side. I'll catch you all later.